My name is Hunter Leali, and I am a professional martial artist, personal trainer, and the owner of Leali Fitness LLC. For the most part, I think I want people to know that both as a martial artist, a business owner, and as a human, I want people to see my love of coaching, my love of trying to improve myself and the people around me, and just the constant want to grind through good, bad, silly, everything in order to progress and get to whatever the goal may be for that particular person or the situation. So I used to play rugby when I was a kid, and I liked the contact, but I struggled a little bit with sort of the team aspects of playing rugby. Relying on people in a game was difficult sometimes. And then I got in a fist fight in a rugby pitch, and I had gotten in some fights in school already, but this one was in front of my father, and he just kind of said, if you're gonna do that, you should do it properly. And he put me into martial arts, and I realized that was what I wanted to do, and that was pretty quickly that realized that was my calling. I feel like there's a million positive influences in my life. I'm very grateful that right now in my life, I pretty much surround myself with only positive influences in one way or another, whether it be my coaches at Bang Tao MMA, who are also friends to me, and they push me, and they really look to build me up, or my teammates that do the same thing. There's of course, girlfriend, mom, dad, everyone for the most part, I feel like keeps me going and builds me up, and I'm grateful for that. Greatest achievements. I was Hong Kong's first bantamweight Shuto champion, amateur. From there, I built my career from being invited by Ramina Sato to represent Hong Kong. I'd say one of the things I'm most proud of is being that first representative of Hong Kong in both professional and amateur Shuto. But I think really some of my greatest achievements have been the ones that I've overcome myself despite hardship. I really struggled to get through 2 ACL surgeries and get back to my career. And once I was able to get back to that career and everything, there were still roadblocks, and it just felt like thing after thing after thing, and it just felt like maybe I wasn't to keep fighting. But my last 2 fights were important to me on a personal level. The last fight the fight that I had in July, that was the first proper fight that I had and proper camp that I had since 2018. So, a long time out. And I was able to be on a good show with UFC alumni. Tough Enough is a great show in Las Vegas, and I was able to show on UFC Fight Pass and show that I wasn't just sitting around for 4 years. And then the last fight, I had left and become nomadic, and ended up going to Thailand. There were a lot of setbacks, including my grandmother dying and me not being able to go to the funeral, and ear infections on fight week, and just different things. And I was still able to go in. I was first person to rep Hong Kong in deep MMA. Yeah, I was able to get the TKO win and perform, and I'm happy with that. I'm proud of myself for that. Helping others makes my life purposeful. I think no matter what, as much as I love being a martial artist, the thing that matters more to me is being able to share this love of martial arts and show that it's something that helps so much. It gives discipline, it gives humility, it gives goals. It obviously improves your health to an extent, if it's not also hurting you. It's such a beautiful thing. It's truly an art form. And I really feel like my purpose in life is to help others become better martial artists, and help others find whatever they need to find through it. That's what Leali Fitness LLC is, and I really think that's my purpose. I really feel like if you're unsure of, whether it be doing martial arts or unsure of, going for the job promotion. When you're unsure of things, I personally think you should do them. A lot of the time people will say I don't think things through. I believe in calculated risks. I believe that I can bounce back through whatever the hardship is. I've lost enough people and lost enough things in my life to realize that I'm not paper and I can get through it. Something that I really believe in is this idea that this too shall pass. So when we go through a bad time, I remember this too shall pass. When we go through a good time, I remember this too shall pass. And I always try to keep in mind to myself that whatever it is at that moment, I want to feel it as much as possible because it's important for the next moment. If something really sucks, I try to feel it as much as possible so that I can get through it. Because when something feels really amazing, even though obviously I know in my head, well, this is temporary as well, I can feel that really amazing moment for a second and just enjoy it. Calculated risks and feeling the moments, I think those two things drive me forward, and they're the reasons why I am able to maybe do things that people wouldn't want to. And so, maybe keep those things in mind before you start doing martial arts or you start anything, asking that girl out that you really like, or taking that risk that maybe you're unsure of, starting that business, whatever. For me, my next goals, I'm fortunate enough that I've had 2 really good fights in a row, 2 good performances. I know that I'm gonna continue to have good performances. I'm grateful for the people that are around me, my team, and I know that they're just gonna get me forward. Yeah, these next couple fights, I want to aim for ending up in Ryzen, hopefully by the end of this year, and then continuing with my business, helping others grow, and just following that life purpose one way or another. Thanks so much for listening to me ramble, because I know I do.